there is a legitimate case to be made. He is the best player in the world right now on form. I still believe Conte gets sacked by threatening to throw De Laurentiis out a 200-story window. What do we say if Marseille win this league? Greenwood is top scorer. It's the kid, guys. We're here. This is something. This is going to be weekly. It's going to be weekly. It is what it is, okay? It's called Insomnia Tax. Insomnia Tax Sports. Every single week, going to give you a little something where I just really review and I just look at, football as a whole. I actually want to do football beyond just, the main clubs and everything, but it's just like a roundup of all of the goings on in the hotbed of football, which of course is Europe. Shout out to Africa, shout out to the freaking Alaskans, shout out to the Pelicans, shout out to my Antarctica peeps, baby, Martians, so baby Venetians, I'm coming for you. I bet you, Neptune, what up? Actually, no, not all that planet, it is what it is. So, let's start with la 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 Liga, yeah. Let's go to Spain. Soy de Nigeria. Told you, Vivo in Mars. Barca. Look, man, guys, say all you want, hit what you want. These guys have had an amazing start to the season. And the Flickster, gotta give it to your boy, the Flickster. You called him a bum, you called him a loser, you called him an Avidazain merchant, you called him a Dankeschön prick based on him getting grouped by Germany. But what we've now learned is he's not the prick. It's the German guys are trash. If you give Zeus, give Pep, give freaking Calachotti, give Moses, Havertz the striker, Moses is going to break it. And that's Moses. He parted the freaking Red Sea. So a guy who parted the Red Sea, even he will fail if you've got that bomb Shai Havertz as a striker. So the way Barca are playing, the football they're playing, bro, people have said they've not looked as good since the Luis Enrique days. And he had freaking MSN and the P. Rakitic and your boy Iniesta. So he's doing this, guys, with prepubescence from La Masia. So doing this from La Masia, guys, and everything has to be super impressive. And what is just so crazy is how quickly they're able to ball out, to do their thing. It's been crazy. But all I know is that despite what Barca have done, and it's been amazing, give Hansi Flick credit. Javi is a bomb who got his badges from the desert and Arrakis Dune merchants. Still doesn't take away that we dunked on you guys in 2012 with 10 men. It is what it is. 2012 is the greatest UCL of all time. We still speak fluent UCL. Still play fluent UCL. But even beyond that, Yamal, man, wow. At 17 years of age, he's already an Olusegun. He is the youngest Olusegun ever. He's a chief. He's been made chief ogre at 17. This is the youngest ever chief ogre we've ever had. Messi wasn't as good at 17. Cristiano wasn't as good at 17. Eden Hazard wasn't this good at 17. It's crazy. And you can, first of all, there is a legitimate case to be made. He is the best player in the world right now on form. If he isn't, I beg you and I implore you, name me a better player this season on form than Yamal. Now, that may say just how trash football is and just how disappointing those older guys from 25 to 30 are. But I'm sorry, I'm trying to think right now. I cannot name you a football player that is better than Lamine Yamal right now. It's what it is. But, bad news. Olmo was always a good signing. There was only one little snag about Olmo. How long will the Spanish Elmo be fit for? Can we have him for a season? And the issue, as we've seen, he's now got in an injury. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks, and that is a major blow because he's had a outstanding start to the season ever since that Rayo Vallecano debut, and he's just gone from strength to strength to strength, scoring an amazing goal against Girona. So my thing though is this going to be an issue? And for Hansi Flick, I told you it's the honeymoon period may be over because Hansi Flick, what happens when Yamal goes down? What happens when he gets injured? What happens when he gets all the injuries? How many freaking hospitals do you have to raid to cut open those umbilical cords and rip those babies from their kids and put them on a damn page with blood? It is what it is. It's a bit graphic, I'm sorry. Madrid. Here's the thing. They got the dub. That's fine. Gid, and for guys who don't know what Gid means, it means get it done. Gid works very well in a 7-game tournament, 100%. Carlo, you can't, this is not sustainable. Not having proper chemistry, proper cohesion, and a team that melds well is not sustainable every single week. Guys, I'm going to say this right now, and people don't like me saying this, and this is like an uncomfortable truth, but this channel is for the uncomfortable conversations. Carlo has never gone back-to-back in the league. I'll say it again, oh, you guys know here. He's never gone back-to-back in the league. And I'm saying that to Real Madrid, yes, you won it. This team doesn't have chemistry. They don't look cohesive. And it still feels as if Vini has really hit his stride. Mbappe, a bit better, but he still doesn't look comfortable. However, though, fair is fair. Jude Bellingham is coming back from injury. Tchouameni is coming back from injury. So I think so too is Camavinga as well. But specifically, Camavinga and Jude Bellingham, them coming back from injury, it's going to help things and enhance things because Bellingham is a huge, massive miss. So hopefully, maybe if those guys come back, it's going to help to bring a lot more balance into this freaking team. I've said it again, I said it right now. Real, there's no... I dare Real to go trophyless. I dare them because that hangouts will be hosted in Spanish. No, sorry. No. If Real go trophyless, we are hosting that hangout in Catalan. Do the math. That hangout will be hosted in pure adulterated Catalan if Real go trophyless. So that's never happening. But I don't think they win the league. So figure that out. Shout out to Atletico Madrid. Okay, look. People said, have hope. Don't run away from this. So I'm here. Connor. Look. Cocaine Gallagher. I don't care when anyone says he decided he has to be sold. I'm happy with what he did for Chelsea. I'm happy with what he provided. But we're now moving on to big and greater things. I'm happy for the dude. Great pass by the Paul. He had a nice little Colo pass and a nice finish. Great run, good composure, quality. Why couldn't he do that in the Carabao Cup final against Liverpool? Lord only knows. But I'm happy for Gallagher, and I said this when the deal was done. It's a great deal. It's a great deal. For your boy Simeone, who looks like a freaking drug dealer from Scarface, this is the kind of thugged out that he needs. I told you, when Atleti... Okay, before I think it was the 21 dub, when they won that 2014 dub La Liga and they got to the UCL final, it was thugged out FC. It was San Quentin United. So I think if you can just get some San Quentin thugged out guys with a little bit of football, that's what it is. And that's what Conor Gallagher is. He has a little bit of football. Yes, he's got a 20% ITS score, but he's a thug. He's a San Quentin merchant. So you need a bit of thugged out FC to really closing that gap between Real and Barcelona. And shout out to Julian Alvarez, man. Now, my pick was for Atleti to win La Liga because I felt that Alvarez is actually one of the best transfers this summer. He started a bit slow, but you know what they always say, for goal scorers who are struggling, you just need that first G. So by getting that goal, I feel maybe he can go from strength to strength to strength, and this could actually be a fascinating 3-horse race. It is what it is. EPL. So looking at the Premier League right now, look, Haaland. The Premier League is done. No, we decided about two things this weekend. City have won the league. We already knew that. And Haaland has already won the Golden Boots. Nobody's stopping these guys. Arsenal's chance to win the league was either last season or previously. City were like, yeah, take. You don't want to? Fine. We're just going to do 5 in a row. And well, we understand our 115 charges, that's still pending, but keeping things strictly football, no one is beating these guys. You can't beat a cyborg. The only way you beat a cyborg is going to get a freaking nuke. Does anyone have a nuke? No. I know who has a nuke, I'm not going to say it. It is what it is. What's that? I didn't say nothing. So my thing is, it's over. Haaland is a freak of nature. City have adopted this league. This league, it's a clown-ass league. Man City and Haaland are using the Premier League as training. So you can do your analysis, preview, let's see what happens to the Premier League this weekend. Oh, who gives a crap? City are using this as training. So we're watching this just for an exhibition. It gets run in the freaking UCL. Arsenal and Spurs, look. You see, my thing though is, this is not a rivalry. I get it. They're both in North London, so it's a North London tax. Are Tottenham a big club? Why are they a big club? Because they got a huge ass stadium that looks like the freaking Star Trek Enterprise? Or because they can spend loads of money? Footballing wise, Tottenham are a disgrace. Footballing wise. Bro, Freaking Leicester City were able to win the damn freaking league. Everton were able to win the damn FA Cup. So all these clans have won it is a Bournemouth Worthless Cup with was Jonathan Woodgate. That is embarrassing for a club of your size. And I'm looking at this Arsenal-Tottenham game, and I asked to Arsenal fans that, do you look at Tottenham as a true rival? Yes, there will always be a local derby rival. But do you look at them as a rival? A rivalry is, I win, you win, I win, you win. Federer and Nadal, that was a great rivalry because it was back and forth. Now, I wouldn't really call that a rivalry because I think that they actually both liked and respected each other. A quality, amazing rivalry was Real Barca. Real won some, Barca won some. Real won some, Barca won some. So that was a back and forth between those two guys. But as of what we're seeing right now, the record of Arsenal and Tottenham, it is so overwhelmingly in Arsenal's favour. They can look at them as a rival. And shout out to your boy Gabriel, man, who I've had my questions about. But I think despite him just getting the goal, as a defender, I've got to give him his dub. And how well can Arsenal survive without other guys? So this was a key game. Without one of their best and arguably their most important player, getting that dub with no other guard was very, very key for Arsenal. Look, Jadcho just wants to live. And I feel that it is so great when you see a guy enjoying his football. Because that's what we want. We want people to enjoy themselves. And I don't want to hype things. I don't want to overplay things. All I'm saying, though, is if Jad can just continue doing what he's doing like this, I think Chelsea can cook. I'm not jinxing anything. I didn't sing a song. All I'm saying is if we can get Jad, not Sancho, that's bomb that United ruined. Chelsea are the only team that can win the league. If Jad gives us Jad, and Nkunku plays striker, and Nico goes and snowbunnies himself in freaking Taylor Swift land or whatever, we can win that damn league. Shout out to Man United. Look, De Ligt, forget the goal. He was arguably United's best player. And I think him and Martinez can form a good partnership. Unlike that fridge called Maguire, who, hold up, isn't he supposed to be in freaking jail in Greece? I'm sorry, shouldn't that guy be serving 25 to life in Greece? It is what it is. But De Ligt, quality. Got the goal, defended really well, made some huge, massive blocks when United were under pressure. And I feel that he needs this because I do feel that the De Ligt guy from Ajax, 18-19 season, was seen as one of the next perhaps Maldini. He goes to Bayern, loses his place, is not really a starter. But then we're now seeing that maybe at Man United, Premier League, big club, he can now remind guys that, yo, I'm still that dude. Yes, you tried to play volleyball in that Netherlands game against Czech Republic 2 years ago. But I feel if he can form a great partnership with Martinez, that can be a good foundation. Ten Hag, you wanted him sacked. He got the W. Tough starts to the season. But I'm calling him 9. If 9 can just keep this momentum on and get those W, it is what it is. Should he be sacked? Let's see how the season plays out. As I always say for United fans, if you sack 9, do you do another project or a gate manager? In my view, if you sack 9, you have to hire a gate manager because you sack him to start a new project. What are we doing here? Liverpool, man, look, it's a reality check for Liverpool, man. Reality check. And this was surprising because I think they said it seems like the 60s or 70s since the last time Forest beat Liverpool at Anfield. So this was a surprising one because I thought Liverpool would still be maintaining and keeping up that momentum. But I do feel that it's a reality check. And I think it's a time for Ambrose, aka the slot machine from Las Vegas, to be like, you know what? Maybe there are a few things we need to iron out. And I've said this several times for Liverpool fans. Darwizi is not the answer. Liverpool, it's impossible for them to win the league under Darwizi. I'll be real with you, I'm surprised how well they've started. Because I said that Liverpool are actually going to have a massive flop from club. So them even doing this well before this L was surprising. So let's see how well they do. But I'm just saying, man, I don't have much faith in Ambrose. They ain't challenging City for the title. Only Chelsea are doing it. Now, what they do in the UCL or the FA Cup, I think that is where Liverpool could do a lot better. So I'm really looking at them in the UCL and in the FA Cup as opposed to what they can do. But look, all I'm saying though is it's a reality check. Come down to business, and Darwizi ain't nothing, bro. And last thing on the EPL, man, Duran, Colombia have a crew. Like Colombia, they just snapped Argentina's long unbeaten rare record, and the amount of quality players they have, including this Duran, who scored an amazing goal for Villa. Shout out to Villa, but shout out to Duran, Colombia, who might be having a new little mini golden generation rolling through. Serie A. Do we owe Lukaku an apology? Has Conte unlocked Luke Skywalker? That's what I'm saying. The streets are saying he's unlocked Luke Skywalker. I still believe Conte gets sacked by threatening to throw De Laurentiis out a 200-story window. I feel that is going to happen. So there's going to be a Hell in a Cell match between Conte and De Laurentiis. So this is just a honeymoon period. However, until we get there, apart from that loss that they had, I believe, in their first game, they've looked really good. It's been all W's since that first L. He has his guy Lukaku, and so far so good. But I would want to err on caution. Yes, for Lukaku, who has been maligned and abused and insulted, it's good that he's reminding people that, no, I'm still that dude. And if you pair me, not with a bomb-ass Tedesco, but with a manager that understands me, appreciates me, knows my strengths and my weaknesses, I can ball. So I do feel we owe both Luke Skywalker and Conte. No, we owe Luke Skywalker an apology for all of you guys who hated on him during his disaster class for Belgium. And for Conte, do we owe him an apology? Let's wait. Halfway through the season, 19 games, let's see when Napoli arrives, because it is far too early to give Conte an apology. Ademola. Look, man, he's the best African player. Anybody pushing this Brahim Diaz PR is cringe, stupid, and is just dumb. He is Africa's best player right now, and what he's doing for Atalanta is superb. What he did in the previous game, his assist, and even the goal that he scored, just his ability on the ball, and just how vibrant he's on the ball, and how quickly he can change their direction, and just the amount of issues he causes defense, it's amazing to see. I told you, it's been a long time since I've seen a Nigerian player actually excite me this good. And I think ever since that's what I believe is the best hat-trick ever in a European final, he's just gone from strength to strength to strength, playing good for both the Super Eagles and for Atalanta as well. And your boy Gasperini, you've got a player on your hands. And you just say, I mean, people say, oh my gosh, Etso, Weah, Yaya Toure, or Kocha, Song, that this is like a fall from those guys. Yeah, I know it is what it is, and the reason for that is most of the African players are leaving Africa early to go play for England, in Belgium, in Italy. So that's why I said Africa never win an African World Cup, because most of our best players play for France, England, Belgium, Italy, and all these other European countries. So, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Lamine Yamal, he's half African. No, he's fully African. Half Moroccan, and I believe is his mother from Guinea. I'm not sure where his mother is. I think his mother is from Guinea. So he's fully African. So, it is what it is. Lamine Yamal could have played either for Guinea or for Morocco, but he plays for Spain. So it is what it is. So rather than just say, oh, this player's so bad, appreciate what we have, and appreciate the fact that Ademola Lookman is at least making Africa look respectful. Okay? So, come on, bro. And I'm just looking at this Serie A, very surprising that Inter drew against Monza. So I said to myself that, because I'm going to get to the Bundesliga, could the Serie A be a really exciting league? Could this be a league that we're like, ooh, hey, I mean, this could be pretty open. I believe Inter are overwhelming. No. They are favorites. 100% they're favorites. They have the best team. They still have the best team in this league. But something tells us, even if they are favorites, I don't think they're favorites to the extent that, let's say, Man City are in the Premier League. I do feel that this could be a pretty interesting season. And if Conte does work his magic with his old fogies and Lukaku really becomes Luke Skywalker and that's Jedi, this could actually be a pretty interesting Serie A title race. So for Inter, surprising, because remember, they were losing to the Monza. They had to come back to equalize. So they could have easily lost that game to a team who they should have easily washed. Yeah, let's just see how this Serie A is going. My pick is still Inter, because I still feel like if they have the best players, they have the best team, they have one of the best coaches in the world. Simone Inzaghi is an amazing coach. But let's just see how this really goes. Bundesliga. Do we forgive Kane? Now, people call him one of the greatest jinxes of all time. You call me a jinx? How does a guy come into a club and the season he comes to a club, they become trophyless, and it's the first time they've been trophyless since 2012. That is the greatest jinx that even I am even freaking proud of now. 3-piece against Oktoberfest FC. I don't know, like Kiel, Spiel, Feel. I don't care. I'm calling them Oktoberfest FC based on just the stupidity of, I believe, the second goal that Bayern scored, where these morons were trying to play from the back. If you are bricks who sell fruits, you are banned from playing out from the back. It's route one, long ball. That's how you play direct. The jury is still out on Company. Are they playing better than Tuchel? Sure, because Tuchel is a terrorist. We get that. So they are playing better than him, but this is a results-based business. It's about winning the Bundesliga. It's about reclaiming Bayern's rightful place back on top of that Bundesliga trophy. So they look good. It's a nice statement against a recently promoted team, but Leverkusen the Leverkusen game is very soon. I can only judge Company how Bayern do in the UCL and how they do against better teams, specifically when they face Leverkusen, when they face Dortmund, when they face Leipzig, and these teams. So when they face these teams, that's how we can judge how well they do against guys, specifically Leverkusen away, Leipzig away, Dortmund away, and how they play against those guys and how Company does against those teams, specifically away from home. Then going to be like, aha, this is an improvement from Tuchel. So yes, the football has improved 100% because of the football under Tuchel. It was Lord only knows what the hell that was. I feel Tuchel was he knew he could win the league. He was just trying to win the UCL. And we also happened against Real Madrid. So yeah, for Company, so far so good. Perfect record. But he needs to keep up the momentum because the view is still, how are we getting the freaking Burnley manager? But until he loses and until things go badly, you can't criticize it. So until then, you've got to just say he's doing a good job thus far. And for Kane, look, I dare Kane to go trophyless 2 seasons ago. I dare him. Harry Kane, I dare you to go trophyless 2 seasons ago. That wouldn't be joy. That would be life. I don't know what that means, but that'd be like dull, the degree of life. Because to go trophyless 2 seasons ago, bro, isn't that like impossible? So yeah, Leverkusen, shout, they got their win 4-1 against Hoffenheim. Now Boniface, can you please, those goals, quality, I have to respect a Nigerian man. Can you please save those goals for the World Cup qualification? Because I've already accepted that we're not going to qualify for the World Cup, but for that little hope that I may have, Boniface, it's good to see that you're scoring for Leverkusen, and it's good to see a Nigerian striker do well. Shout out to Osimhen and Galatasaray. But I need you to get those goals for Nigeria, because Lord only help me that if you don't help us qualify for a 5,000 team World Cup, I don't give a crap how many goals you score for Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, because I will hold your feet to the fire and I will blame you if we don't qualify for that World Cup. So good, thank you for getting those goals, boom, boom. Look, I still believe that this is a league that I feel it will be the most open. Bayern, Leverkusen, I feel they're going to be going tit for tat there. Watch out for some of the other guys as well. So I do feel like if 3-4 teams could still be in here, because I still feel companies in an unknown quantity. How well can Leverkusen replicate the season previously, and they've already lost already. So this could be very fascinating to see how the Bundesliga goes, because could there be a third wheel beyond just Leverkusen and Bayern? And we now end over with Les France, beaucoup. Bonsoir. Now here's the thing. How do I go about doing this? So I'm loving him. Now, I don't want to be fake. I thought PSG would. It was a hot take. My hot take was, oh yeah, PSG, they don't win the league. That was my hot take. No Mbappe tax, they don't win. They're looking really good. Scoring loads of goals, unbeaten. He's no longer Barcode. He's no longer Barcode. His name is now Barcola. Barcola is playing well, and Barcola is arguably one of the best left wingers out there. And the Oos. I don't know whether I should call him the Oos or Dembele. A two-piece. He's playing well because let's be real. As shocking as this may sound, I think he's now the face of this team. That's crazy. I think he might actually be the face of this team with Mbappe's departure. So, as of right now, PSG look as if they're a good bet to win this league. But on the other hand, this way it gets a bit... Marseille. Guys, this is the football channel. So if you want politics on viewpoints, check out my other channel, Half Up Sorts. That's where that's my vibes channel. So anything to do with politics or non-football stuff, check out Half Up's Hot. Half Up's Football Hot, we keep it strictly football. Greenwood is balling. Greenwood is balling. He's arguably one of the most informed players I'm loving it right now. And obviously the 1-2-0 against your boys in Nice, obviously he didn't score, but just how he's been playing so far, bro, because we already know that there's a beef between PSG and Marseille. Huge, massive rivalry. This could actually be a very fascinating French league race between PSG and Marseille, because if Marseille can just maintain the momentum, Greenwood can keep on balling week to week to week, bro, those two games, PSG and Marseille, those could be very feisty games. We already know what the Marseille fans were doing to to Grosso, bro. They stoned him like it was the freaking Middle Ages, like it was freaking Game of Thrones, like it was the Old Testament in the freaking Bible. That's how they stoned Grosso. So look, man, let's see what happens day one. So looking at this right now, I don't want to be fake because I don't want to be reactionary. My hot take is PSG don't win the league. That is still my hot take. But Luis Enrique is doing very well with these guys. What do we say if Marseille win this league? Greenwood is top scorer and is the best player. Were Man United wrong to sell him? Actually, no, that doesn't go there. Man United pitching. Let's just say the Nigerian United fans will have a few things to say. Some say, guys, I'll catch you next week for another weekly review. Boom! Think about becoming a Football Hot member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace!